Alright, y'all already know the vibes. Toy Records NYC gang. We have an amazing artist coming to headline Toy Bob Fall Edition, which is October 22nd. Her name is Peyton. She comes from Houston, Texas, and she's an amazing songstress, an amazing R&B and neo soul artist. We have an amazing show lined up October 22nd with amazing opening acts and DJs, talent, giveaways, the whole nine. So we're gonna sit here today and just go over some of Peyton's music, get our crowd familiar with what she does and what she sounds like. With that being said, we're gonna get into one of her first tracks. It's called Verbs.
Let's get it.
Is like, I don't know how the hell she got Steve Lacy to produce one of her first tracks ever. Like,
cause she's fucking wavy, the fuck?
I mean, it makes sense, but like, it makes sense, but it's like, she was like 16, 17,
and they're both young.
I'm not 100% sure if she went on tour already with them before they produced the track, because she did open for the internet, which would make a little bit more sense, but I mean, I feel like they was tapped in with her, definitely. To bring her on tour. Yeah, it was like, she must have been super wavy already before everybody knew about her for them to even sit in the studio and make a banger like this.
I mean, she probably was sitting on some heat for a while before she put that out.
Don't be down talking her like that. Like, she's just lit. Do you hear those notes that she hits? Like, that's just a roller coaster. That shit's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she got a few that she might have to perform, but I don't know. I think this is a heavy candidate right now.
Is she gonna perform Dream? Dream.
That's a great song as well.
Oh my gosh, no, it's too hard.
Okay, then let's get into her next song. So this next one is the song that landed on Insecure. I mean, because everybody who watches Insecure knows whoever curates the music for them has very, very good ear. And they always put like a lot of upcoming artists.
Isn't it Solange?
Black female artists.
Yes, it was on there. I think Solange has something to do with that. Yeah. Well, for the
that would explain the vibe.
For the previous seasons, it has something to do with Solange.
Oh really?
So maybe it's still that, or Saint Laurent or whatever.
I mean, they ended the show. Don't they bring the show back or?
Yeah,
they are. No, they're taking a gap moment because Issa's too lit.
Yeah.
She's booked and busy.
She got shows. She got movies coming, bro. She doing shit. Bro.
Exactly. People not happy because we don't, we trying to like whatever.
Does anybody actually remember hearing the song "Sweet Honey" on her?
Yeah.
That show?
Yes, I literally looked it up. I always look into the tracks on that show because their concepts are hard. Like there's one show. Even with like, this is not even nothing to do with this, but hold on, the light went out.
Sweet.
Yeah, we can skip that. We can talk about that another time.
Alright, let's get into that. Sweet Honey. Sweet Honey by
That's one of my favorites.
This is really something like, you ever just like be bored up with somebody, like overnight type shit? Let's say you wake up in the morning, you got like work or something. You just don't, when you come up with your shorty and like, you just don't want to leave type shit. Like, this is what it reminds me of. That's a fact. It sounds like you're speaking from experience. Right. It sounds like you're speaking from experience. Yeah, so I wouldn't say all that.
You know, like there's room for both you and me in this love. She has that. It's nice.
Yeah, nah, it's the heavy vibration. Heavy vibration on that one. Look at that. Look at that. It's not like she's on the beat. It's like she's like gliding on it. She's not forcing it. So I fuck with that.
I mean, do you feel like she compares to any other R&B artists or like in any way, like her music? Do you pick up? You draw the comparison in any ways?
I have answers to that. I have answers. But you wanna go?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like in Ariana, like when she uses her whistle tone, you hear her voice, like she. Just on what you're saying, like the instrument, she's letting them breathe, but she's also using her voice like an instrument. Like her notes are gliding on top, like it's so nice. It's like a sweet honey for you. Yo, this shit is so nice. You did that. Wait, but I want to add. So like essentially, so we have the SZAs and we have the Summer Walkers, right? But their lyrics are a little bit more pick-me and like thirsty. They're just like more catering to men. Like it's like Beyonce when she was Destiny's Child. It's like, let me cater to this nigga. But Peyton is more of like, literally like we're at the same point and we're like in love. And so the lyrics aren't like, I'm obsessed with this motherfucker, but it's like, this is what it's like to be in love. And then you feel the depth of it. And like she hits all the nuances with like the way that she fucks with her voice in every fucking second.
And yeah, like I like her music a lot too because of lyrics. Like I feel like she's a lyricist. You see what I'm saying? Like you really gotta pay attention to what she's saying, and what she's saying takes you places. And like she really describes stories intimately, and like her stories that you feel like you're there or you went through the same kind of experience or you could like really relate. But she doesn't, like she doesn't put stuff in like very like lame terms. Like I feel like a lot of her, like how she uses her lyrics, is not like boring. Like it's a little more intricate, and you kind of like gotta dive a little deep to kind of get the picture of what she's saying. It's just not like put out there for you. Like okay, like oh I love this guy, this that and the third. It's like no, like you gotta dig deep and kind of like hey, this how the story pans out, like understand what like what's going on.
In other words, it's mature and like sometimes genderless. Like she's not.
Yes,
she's never saying. Right. She's never saying like he. Nah, it's like genderless as fuck.
It's like you music.
I feel like she has like a type of introspectiveness to her to be able to translate what she's feeling in her music.
Yeah.
I think it's I think it's like a very vibey, kind of low key. I'm very in love, but I love myself enough to love this man fully. Like that's what I feel.
That's the only way.
Exactly.
That's the only way to enjoy the way that she is, and like even talk about it the way that she is. Talking about that shit.
Yeah, she's
And if you're not there, you're not gonna get it.
Her production is always fire. I want to say like her production, like her producers, like yeah, like I really don't.
Because like they get her good beats. Like,
Exactly.
She works well with the beats. It's not like oh this beat is hot and just put Peyton on it.
Right.
It's like she the
It's made for
beats
her.
fit for her. Yeah. Like
Right,
you
made
know
for her.
whoever select them beats how that work on. They
Killing
do a
it.
good job for her.
Yeah.
Yes, bring the whole game.
We can see that.
Was just a fantasy. My heart is massive. Slave to king and smash it.
But you know what the funniest thing about all this is?
Yo,
It's like
let the song play on
I'm
my
gonna it's like yo, who is this nigga who's doing this to her? Like who is this guy?
Maybe it's her man, maybe it's her friend's story. She created. She's not stupid. She's not like okay. She's not like maybe she's not like Tay-K. Tay-K was like, yeah, I did the race,
And
then I got arrested.
also, it doesn't always have to technically be about her too, right?
That's what I'm
It can be about
saying. She's
her too.
creative. And that's the point of music. Like, people don't understand that this shit is marketing, so it doesn't have to be about your fucking life. Like, this is about creativity.
Right.
Exactly. It's like old rap and shit. Like, you know, I went to the corner and fucked this bitch. You know, random shit like that.
True.
That way.
True. But she's just talking about that pain.
That pain, but that pleasure, okay? It's not just trauma
Yeah, it's not
bonding.
even.
It's not just trauma
That's the thing
bonding.
too. It's not all bad. Some of it is like it's like an experience. So even if it's like a breakup or something like that, the way she reflects on it is like something you can tell she's gonna look back on and oh yeah, like what you ever saying how my life turns out is like a positive experience of life.
I
Like,
got
we
you.
was God, we had fun, we had this experience, whether it turns out like this, like that.
She's
It's a
still
good
moving
experience.
forward.
She enjoyed
Yeah.
it while she was in it.
And it's euphoric as fuck. Like, you could tell, like, the way the whole song transports you into that shit. That's just mad euphoric.
It's the memory still.
True.
And
Is it right there? Let that breathe. That's fine.
Yeah, like some of her music is bottom heavy as well.
What
That's
the fuck
that,
you
I
mean?
think that's that southern like Houston influence. It's bassy.
What the fuck is bottom? Oh,
Bass-
bassy?
bassy.
That sounds
Yeah.
mad sexual
I thought it meant
and queer.
I mean, I'm a musician.
No, it's fine, but it sounds like I'm like, oh, it's fucking, it's
Yeah.
bopping. It's
Bottom.
That's where
Yeah.
her head is. She's not.
Yeah.
That's what
no, it's just
that's
what it sounds
they
like.
do. That's what they used to do. Music is like
I mean, she's from Texas. She's from Houston, so it's like. I mean, is there any
Arizona.
other art like any other who messing with out of Houston right now besides Travis?
Beyonce?
Travis, of course.
The Stallion? Meg Kid.
Oh, sustainable
Thank
shawty.
you.
Think of
Exactly.
the bitch shawty. Beach, sorry.
I'm trying to ride the boat. I gotta get big enough so I can ride the boat. That's it. I'm trying to get on
What
the
do you
boat.
mean get big enough? Oh, chicken. Nah, not even. She doesn't pretend.
Right? I'm trying to get to that point. I need
Yeah,
to
but
sit.
she doesn't defend. She doesn't defend. She
I've been here since the Style freestyle. But yeah, nah, Houston's obviously putting out some excellent artists.
Houston on fire.
Houston on fire right now.
Like it's smoother, but she deadass must have did that shit. And he does shit on his iPhone. So fuck around.
He uses his garage band. That's crazy.
He connect everything to his iPhone. Like fuck around. He just, I don't know, but like fuck around. It has the influence around its own shit.
I definitely want to say like a compliment the producer on this, like the beat. Yeah, I was just about to say like the video game beat or whatnot. He transitioned that well. It was just like a smooth thing, and he brought back the beat right in the beginning.
You know what it feels like? It feels like Tetris, or it feels like Nokia Snake.
Yeah.
Even though you don't hear the Nokia shit, you just feel like that shit. You feel that shit. You feel retro game.
Hell yeah.
This shit is deep.
Imagine we had like an arcade game for a party.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Well, you mean imagine? That shit happened. Fuck that shit. That shit happened.
He's gonna purchase in like he's gonna go to the basket. He's gonna go to the store real quick.
Put that shit under the basket.
Talking about that happening. I'm like, I just want to eat some fuck. So let me just take one more. That might be one.
Barbershop when they go steal an ATM. You just go
Some niggas get money in the shit. Period, boo. Period, boo. Period. Period, boo. Period, boo. Send me the gift. Send me the gift. VIP gift. Kind of thing. Guys, you don't gotta put it in the face. Bloopers. In my fucking face.
What R&B artist would even be bold enough to attack a beat like this?
Okay, don't box her in. The fuck? She whatever she wanna be.
Okay, but if you're an artist and you're sending out a bio to say a venue or something like that, They're gonna ask you what kind of artist you are.
And that's just corny, because motherfuckers need a little box, a little category. R&B.
Shit, that's the agenda of the music world. You don't put me in that.
R&B? Okay. How about like immersive?
So she just makes music.
Immersive, bitch.
She just makes music.
How about immersive?
She's like Kanye. She just makes music.
Yeah, but since she's a
That's
woman,
what Kanye is.
since she's a woman,
Kanye's like, I'm not a rapper, I make sneakers.
Kanye's like, I'm not even black, I'm off-white.
Oh shit.
That was a bar, son.
Copyrighted,
Kanye
quote
was so bad.
That was high. That was a decision. That was a choice.
That was thought. That was thought. Thot. Thought.
Nice.
Y'all just gotta thought
What about it? Your
Also, what I want to say is she was like 18 when this album came out. This is very mature music.
Nurturing your sound when you're at a young age, so when you get older, you know how to experiment with things you know your sound works with.
Exactly.
So I think it's really cool that she kind of bases her music off of nostalgia, like that toy sound, like toys playing in the back. That's like very nostalgic. And her
It's
music,
like,
yeah.
it's like very calm.
gang gang.
And the name of this album is In the Midst of the Storm. I feel like it's crazy that she chose that title. 'Cause I
That's
feel
a
like
good ass
I
title.
feel like that's exactly what her music is. I feel like her music is like I feel like see how everything that's come out. It's not bad, but it's just a lot. It's a lot of all over the place. It's a lot of cluttering in the music. It's a lot of words.
But that's
And I feel
like
like she
women.
just like the calmness and everything. Like, you know, so you put her on, you like, okay, I know what I'm here for. I know what I'm trying to do. Let's do it. So I really feel this project in particular I really like a lot.
So would you say that you like this project? Like, this goes to anybody. Would you say you like this project more than her most recent one? Or you like, like for different reasons, or?
Like I think her more recent one is, I mean, you can see the growth in her. I just like this one a little bit better. I don't know if it's better. I just like it better. But like the one that she just put out, Spare. Reach Out.
Reach Out EP, yeah.
Reach Out EP. That I feel like that's polished. I feel like you see that she took it up a
That's
level,
true.
and like you know what I'm saying, the songs is polished, the production is polished. Like so, I feel like you can see the growth, you can see the development, but I feel like she still got like timeless shit like in this and other stuff that she put out previously.
I'm not sorry, but I like Dream and I like Verbs. I don't know what that's on, but that's not on her recent shit. And I fuck with it
Yeah,
too
Dreams
hard.
is on the same project right here.
That one?
Yeah, the same project.
I fuck with it too hard. I didn't listen to her whole project, but Dreams hits home so hard. Like, that shit transports you to, like, you have your feelings. Like, that shit's hard. And, yeah.
So yeah, the last two songs we're gonna get into are the last two songs of the last album. I kind of wanted to do it that way just to kind of close out this whole listening session, like the right way, the way
So
she
where's
usually close
Peyton?
out that album. So the first one we're gonna get into is called.
That clown song.
Yes, it's called Clown Song. Why did we switch? That's so weird. It moved. Anyway, so the first one out of the last two is called Clown Song, and then the last one is called Outro TTY. So let's get into Clown Song.
Don't just enjoy.
why I said when I said early on, like her music is about like almost like a happy heartbreak. Some of her songs, like it's like I said, the spirit, like something she gonna look back on, like yeah, we had this thing, like you may think it went this way, but like I enjoyed my time here. Like we had fun with this, and yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like so even with this song, like yeah, like I'm not a clown, like. She let you know, like, I'm not stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's basically, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on game. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a choice. Remember that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember, like, I know I'm hip to the game, so you may think it's going one way, but I know it's going on.
He working on a remix. That's what it is. He caught on a remix. That's what it is.
I really love how she could turn like hip hop-ish type beats and make it her like it will still sound R&B-ish when she goes on it type shit. Like it's just it's dope. It's pretty wild. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of them just wanted that song to be fine out.
Come on, something like song that's like, it's like really 3 minutes, but it should be like 10. Something like that. It should be like it should be on a loop or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It could just be.
Flying out.
Yeah.
You can like loop it like for like an hour. You don't even know if it started over again.
So like, especially how like a lot of like indie rock musicians, like they would just have like instrumental parts of the songs just play for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Like I think about like MGMT does that like a lot, especially in their old music and stuff like that. I would definitely love those kind of vibes from Peyton as well.
I know she already has placements on like shows like Insecure, but I can see why they would use her because it's just like it's like vague, but it's like telling a story. So it's like you can use it on
It fits
one
in a lot of
thing.
areas.
Yeah, you can fit a lot of areas. I'm thinking right now, this is definitely like for the right movie. Get the like one of those. Remember those like the black love movies from the early that like Omar Epps and all
Love
that.
Jones.
Like a brown sugar.
Yo, play this at the end of that one of the movies.
Alright, the outro, TTYL outro, talking to me. Was the last song, so let's get into it. Let's close. She needs a live band. She needs a live band. She needs a live band at the show. Like what we got
She
on
doesn't
the
have one yet?
Her last show she did perform with a live band.
So what's going on?
I don't know.
With this one?
Make some calls.
Makes sense.
Just to have it.
Right there. You got to snap. You can't even really like just snap on the thing. That's that fun. Ooh, that Been as long as we did some things, we read on Sunday.
Question. So, even though we talked about earlier, like, not every experience that she's singing about might technically be hers, right? And it's a lot of other ways to interpret, like, quote unquote, like a heartbreak and stuff like that. Do you feel it says something that she closed out the album by talking about, like, she's not the issue, it's the other person? That, like, that subject is still, like, on her mind at the close of the album, and she wants to get that off. Is the album, and, like, do you think that speaks to anything at all, or do you just think, like,
It speaks to blackness.
say it again?
It speaks to blackness.
In what way?
June, bro.
Being a black woman, you're not the fucking issue. You overwork all day. You overwork regular and you overwork in relationships. Never the issue. Most of the time, maybe 85% of the time, never the issue.
I mean, how do you feel about that being a black woman?
Because you know what I'm
Feel
saying.
like any of that sentiment at
Don't
all?
talk to me.
Yeah, I'm black too.
I feel like a lot of times there are a lot of stereotypes you have to break being a black woman, and I think a lot of times it's hard to talk about what you've done wrong in the situation, because in a relationship you kind of feel like you can fall back and have someone take care of you, and when they can't do that for you, it's like now another thing I have to deal with. The black woman is being misunderstood in my most intimate relationships. So I think it's interesting for her to end it at like, I'm still not the issue at this point. Like,
But that's why I say 85% of the issue, because our ancestry is fucked. And so, and so
And so, whatever the case is, I'm gonna say you're innocent and the other person's not. And I don't think that's bad because your ancestry is fucked. That shit's already deemed fucked. It's like, you're already wrong from the get-go. So I'm gonna say you're not wrong from the get-go. And that's why I say 85%. And that should be good with you because you shouldn't be on some shit where it's like, yeah, I'm fucked. Nah, no.
And I
You
think
should take
it's
the
okay
guilt
to
off of
not
your
end it
shoulders.
like that. I think it's okay to not end it on, I'm ending this relationship where I understand you. Sometimes relationships are ending on, I still believe that you were fucked up and I'm right. A lot of times relationships do have that narrative. So I think it's really introspective of her to still even end it like that because it's something that we can all identify with at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm like, relationships, you know, you always do something like, no matter like whose fault it is, ultimately, like, you ultimately play a part in it, you know what I'm saying? You have some type of role in it, so you're not like fully absolved, even if, you know what I'm saying, it might have not won you in favor. You know what I'm saying? You did something along the way that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, the best, so.
You're not, but I always grant the black person mercy because fuck it. They weren't granted the mercy when they were being whipped for some bullshit. So I'm gonna grant you mercy for anything. I'm gonna grant you mercy. If you don't agree with that, then you gotta think about your ancestry and why the fuck they were whipped and like why the fuck we had cornrows and why the fuck we were in the fields and why the fuck there was paper bag rules and why the fuck that shit was as deep as it was. Period.
Somebody said something about the speed or tempo or something like that.
Like went through and like listened to her music. I'm definitely a fan. Like she definitely like puts this raw emotion into her music, and it's just sick. Like it's just like every song you can feel something. You feel like she was either she was really happy or she was going through pain or like this really weird mix of both. Yeah.
Me? Peace in the midst of the storm, man. That's what she is. I think she bringing that wave, like, you know, I really like a lot of R&B stuff, like, heavy on the R&B vibe, so, like, she's definitely an invitation for me, you know my type of style.
Yeah, definitely.
So, like, yeah, I think she's just bringing, like, a fresh sound, you know what I'm saying, fresh vibe, you know what I'm saying, organic music, real music, instrumentation, real lyrics, real content, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with it.
Yeah, I definitely think she brings like a R&B kind of a retro kind of R&B to the table. Like I definitely think she's fit to be our headliner for Toy Bob. She brings us into this like this love essential. It's just this essential trip that you go through like when you listen to her music. The sound, her voice, the beats, all that. I feel like it should be cool.
She's wavy as fuck, and everybody has to come to Toy Bob and experience her live.
Yeah, I would just say I'm super excited for the show. I can't remember the last time I went to an R&B show. Like seriously, like it's been a lot of like besides my native Caribbean like wine and dance show, soca kind of vibes. Like it's been a lot of like raging, as y'all know.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of like young kids like wilding out, fucking mosh pitting and stuff like that. So it's like cool to have like a real change of pace. And actually like sit in the show and like sit there and like just like to have like a real experience and have like words like touch me and words like speak to me like while I'm experiencing the show. So I'm really excited for it, and like, yeah, Peyton, she gets my thumbs up.
For her pocket, she's different. Like, that's what I say about her. For where she is, she pops in her pocket. She's different. She brings something else to the table. I usually don't like this type of music, honestly. I'm usually like a hip hop, type of person. I like this.
I'm chilling with this guy over here.
This is probably that I'm gonna like. I'm gonna appreciate it. I'm gonna appreciate all type of music, not just that. Like, I appreciate a lot of music. A lot of music you're gonna find listening to. Like, you know where you're at. I like this.
I heard of Peyton like years ago. She was featured in the Real Tim Woods Instagram. He creates a new installation every week with a new music video, and she was featured in it in like a TV screen singing about like 1-800 breakup or something. And I was really attracted to her sound. I was attracted to the way she represented herself as a black woman, especially as like a black woman who's a natural. I also think her music just aligns with my taste in general, just very R&B, very soul, experimental. I love her instrumentals. I think she's just a really dope artist all around, and I think she's going to be one of the greats.
Alright, we're gonna end it like that. So, I know the vibes, October 22nd, pull up to Toy Bop. You're gonna see the fam here. I'm gonna be playing some tunes as well as XVR, Dylan the Gypsy.
Hosted by my rappers rap.
My rappers rap is hosting, Magic is hosting. Special appearance by Yesterday, right here to my left. Chip is performing.
Yes, Fina Fancy.
Fina Fancy, Sauce Capo,
Tiana, yeah.
and Tayana performing as well.
Purchase.
Shout out to Purchase.
There's gonna be some real fun stage installations as well, so you might see some of these toys here floating around the stage. Thanks to this lovely young lady to my right. And yeah, catch out October 22nd, Toy Bop Fall Edition, you know the vibes. Bow, 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 bow. And it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.